中国共産党はニューヨークで働く150人のスパイを維持するために数人のスパイを犠牲にするとも言わない。詳しくは VTR をご覧ください。
It's an outrage. It's an absolute outrage. These two spies, as I said before, should receive a speedy trial and should be, executed if they're found guilty. That's what we used to do with spies and people who commit espionage in this country. And it highlights the dichotomy between the Eastern District of New York and the Southern District of New York and what they're doing when they're giving bail to people like Sam Bankman-Fried. You've got all the financial people who get bail. Madoff, Sam Bankman-Fried, yes. Epstein, all these different people get bail because they're big Democrat bundlers and big Democrat givers. They're essentially in the pockets of Democrats, and they have Democrats in theirs as well. And then you've got the spies and the people like, all the Chinese infiltrators are going to be released on bail, and they won't receive speedy trials. That's why I said speedy trials are so important. What's going to happen is it'll drop off everybody's radar screen. All of a sudden they'll get, they might get a couple of years in prison when we used to execute spies, and then there'll be a prisoner trade because China has tons of Americans with which to deal. So they'll get these two people back. And also the other implication is that there's only 2 Chinese spies in New York. That's completely outrageous. So the Chinese are always willing to sacrifice a couple of spies like this in order to keep their other 150 going in New York and then thousands more going in other cities in the United States. One thing is clear, the Biden Justice Department is in charge of the Eastern District of New York and the Southern District of New York. And you can see that because they do whatever the Biden administration wants. They did that with Trump, and they did that with Miles Guo. What I'm hoping and praying for, Ava, is that both cases will just kind of disintegrate and fall apart. The case against President Trump is disintegrating, and I think if we can get Miles Guo's, if we can get him bail and then have his case start to disintegrate, it could turn out well for both President Trump and Miles Guo.